days go by. We never get to stop and open our eyes. 1 minute you're waiting for the sky to fall, and next you're dazzled by the beauty of it all. Lovers in a dangerous time. Lovers in a dangerous time. These fragile bodies of touch and taste, this fragrant skin, this hair like lace. Spirits open to a thrust of grace. Never a breath you can afford to waste. Lovers in a dangerous time. 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 Sometimes you're made to feel as if your love's a crime. Nothing worth having comes without some kind of fight. Gotta kick at the darkness till it bleeds daylight. Lovers in a dangerous time.
Here comes Toe. There we go. I think this might be a little bit better for us here, ladies and gentlemen. I think it'll be a better approach. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Persona 5 live. It's 8:30 in the goddamn morning. No, we don't want to close that. We want to keep it going as we do. Everything is now working as intended. We do thank good old Carl for helping us out there. So we're just going to pretend that that never happened, and you guys will never know. So we're here 3 days until the investigation will start to steal Sai Nijima's heart. We're live on twitch.tv/YeahI'mJordan, youtube.com/YeahI'mJordan, as well as on mixer.com/YeahI'mJordan. So let's go check out, see what we're checking out here. So we can hang out with the arcade kid, Shinya, and then maybe a little bit after that, let's first head on over into the library, return the book. So we've gone ahead a few days, just a couple. We hung out with Anne, we hung out with Takimi, and we hung out with Yusuke, so you guys haven't missed much at all. It's just basically, essentially my mic was not working properly, so we had to do a little bit of a fix there. We'll be streaming for about an hour and a half, maybe a couple hours today. You know, nothing too crazy, but we are going to look at borrowing another book and seeing what we sort of can get out of it here. There's Guts. I'm trying to find things. I think we've literally borrowed everything here. I think there is not one thing here that we don't need. So we're gonna go hang with the kid at the arcade, and we'll get the kindness going over immediately. Stop over there, meet him up, and then we'll probably tune in and watch a little bit of a Walking Dead centric DVD that we rented from there. So you know, you got a feel for this little kid here every once in a while. He feels like you know, as much as he's got the Get Smoked hat and the noob's jacket, you know, I think he's weak.
What?
Who's this troublemaker coming in now? And my bad, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should be friends since we're both gamers. The name's Takuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me? Ugh, he's like an esports pro gamer. Oh my god. Yeah, you're the guy from all those videos online. Like me. And you're the one they call the king, right? I've always wanted to play you, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
Oh no, Shinya was called weak. Alright. Let's get it started in here.
All right.
Finally, the kid gets some proper competition.
No way.
The king is getting destroyed. And he's doing it one-handed. Ten losses in a row. The king got slaughtered, huh? That's hilarious. One more time. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. You should probably stop for your sake.
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? Calm down. You were beaten fair and square. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I feel bad beating you again, so I'm going to go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. Oh man, don't get so worked up. Get your revenge. That sounds better. Get your revenge. Oh, that's not really what he was thinking about. But I'm gonna beat him over next time. That's for sure. For sure. For sure. Need to get that back up. There we go. The strongest always wins in the end, just like the Phantom Thieves. Just like the Phantom Thieves. Give me that kindness. Give me that kindness.
All right.
I was hoping for a better, you know, maybe another attack out of it.
What?
There we go. That's what we wanted, was the kindness. Max. Max power? Right. Nothing yet.
Bye.
Alright, so we tired the poor kid out. We're gonna work our way into Guts now. There we go.
Well then.
Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the day we send the calling card. And once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish your preparations. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want to show you the ropes. You know, I love that, bud. Shop's open. There's the cheerful fortune teller. But we're gonna get Kawakami to make us some coffee. And then we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna go.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
We're gonna go watch some DVDs. Yep, just make coffee there. Yep. All right. See you later. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't really listen to that. Scapegoats.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Let's watch a DVD. The Running Dead. Help us build up those guts.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
For real?
For real? Alright, so we figured that, which is good, which is what we wanted. Chat is working. Alright, give me those guts. 3 points in guts. Have we maxed guts? Not yet. Not yet.
Alright.
Alright, 6 days left until we have to return it before it becomes late, which is the 23rd, I believe. So a lot of time, but today is the day. Today's the day we're sending the calling card for Sai.
Hi.
No, hopefully we'll get that done. We got a lot of coffee, Minnie. That's another good thing, so there's that as well. I feel so silly. We started relatively about an hour ago, and I didn't even know that my mic was not working. I felt really bad about it. But you know, technical difficulties happen every once in a while.
Pay attention!
Jeez, all you look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone, video games? I know we were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Alright, let's take a look at this map.
Why don't you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? I'm going to say Cape Nosapu, but that's probably incorrect. It's probably going to be the Mount Fuji summit because of, you know, being, you know, a mountain.
This is it.
Exactly.
So even though you are further east in Cape Nosapu, you are higher up on the Mount Fuji summit, which is going to affect you being able to see the sun rise earlier. We're smart. SMRT.
Nice going.
There we go. Rank is max, yes we know.
Alright.
We're super smart.
Ah.
Alright, just you watch. We'll show you who's just. Oh, now who's calling me? The fan site is on fire as usual. Anyway, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. Well, today was the day. Alright, we'll see y'all at LeBlanc. I assume we're just gonna all meet up there and it's gonna force me to do it. Jesus Christ,
Awesome,
what
you reserved the place
the
just
crew
for us. We're
is
free
in.
to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Generally.
We should show appreciation for his kindness, you know.
Yeah, well, that was also the best answer, Yusuke.
Let's ignore those details and just be happy with what we have. We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
Just a prank, bro.
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her.
I was just gonna say, why isn't her sister doing it?
That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Absolutely.
Is that really the only way?
That's pretty much the only options I was given, Anne.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Yes, pancakes.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Oh, I don't know.
Yup, got it.
Does it really work?
Same as always.
I'm gonna miss Din Din.
Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Well, I might be even given a chance to watch the DVD again today. That might be alright. I'll probably get told that, heaven forbid, things are... I'm too tired. I should prepare for tomorrow. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now we just need to hand it over as long as we can get it to Najima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
Well, shit.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart?
That's what we plan to do.
What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
Well, you got about a day to catch us there, sweetheart.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason at all.
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Wow, secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Wow, she's really aged a little bit in that little picture there. Scary, no?
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
You should do that.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
Sis.
Oh, that was so nice. It's a shame that we're gonna have to change your heart and possibly kill you.
I'm on your side.
Oh, no.
I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Is she winking for a reason? Blink, blink. What is going on here? There.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call?
Call Ghostbusters.
I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Well, that's it for you.
Okay.
Alright, let's get to bed early and rested. Yet someone's calling my phone. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all been going according to plan. Alright, don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. Yeah, Ryuji's always one to throw stones at a glass house. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just not as we discussed earlier? It is not. This battle will decide our future, so we must ensure that we are fully prepared beforehand. I want to give us one last word before we go all out. Let's go. Let's be careful. Alright, tomorrow's a big day. Plant is good. Let's see there. Allow us no time for watching TV. How about some infiltration tools?
I see.
You have no problem letting us do that, though. We are still one short liquid mercury. Got some go homes we can make. Reserve ammo, always also nice as well. Treasure trap, what does that even do? Increases the chance of encountering treasure demons. Okay. Hypno mist, smoke screens. Boom, boom. Corkbach, corkbach.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay.
Make ourselves some lockpicks.
What are your thoughts?
One, not bad. We're gonna continue to make more vanish balls.
Okay.
This cat just sits there cleaning herself,
What are your thoughts?
or himself. I'm still not really sure. D1, what is up, my good buddy? How are ya?
Okay.
Good morning to you. Not too bad, not too bad.
What are your thoughts?
Alright, so we got 2 vanish balls, so we don't need to make any more of those. Let us see here. Stethanol. Do not erases your presence.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll make a couple of those, hopefully.
What are your thoughts?
Alright, make one more. Make one more of those.
Okay.
How's your weekend going so far, D1?
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Proficiency, even though we're maxed. We're maxed, daddy.
All right.
Well then.
Let's go to bed. Thank God. And drop ourselves in. In D1, everything working good. I had some mic issues earlier. I assume you can hear me fine. I assume you can hear the game fine. Everything all good? I hope so. Hey, Goro Akechi, how you doing, buddy?
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. Today's the day. Yeah, exactly. It's way more than losing the place we belong. You know, we could even lose our lives
Now,
here.
let's settle the score.
Some awesome music.
We can't afford to lose. Let's go.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker, this is the Pain of Thieves' final heist. Give us a signal. Hey, Orange Minecraft Gamer, how you doing, buddy? Are you gonna get those cheeks, eh?
It's showtime.
Everything working good, guys? Just want to make sure. Nijima's Palace. Alright, here we go. Let's save it up before things get really crazy. There we go. 99 hours deep. Might as well call it 100. Let's see. We got Morgana, Yusuke. Trying to think if that's really the grouping we want to go with here. Is Coco-chan still alive? Oh man, everyone's at 51 pretty much, except for myself and Futaba. We're gonna have Morgana. Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see everyone popping on in. Working well. I think we're gonna change out Ryuji for Haru. So, that'll be sort of our area. The Hour of Darkness, that's not where we want to go. Battle Arena, that ain't gonna be it either. We could probably actually just head into the casino entrance on the main floor, would be my guess, and just take the elevator right up to the whorehouse. let's go to the high limit floor, I guess. Loving the music. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, let's go around.
Focus.
Some topaz.
I have something.
Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so the treasure has sort of disappeared. That's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. Never expected you would be able to make it this far. We'd much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Uh-oh, the vault is opened.
Somewhere.
Alright, let's sort of see where we bounce on out of here. Nothing there?
I have something. Let's see it.
Don't see anything. Another elevator. Let's go. I think this is a trap.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
Glorious. Oh, I will give in. I will give in to
You're making a great mistake if you think you
victorious.
have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine? the
Hey,
hardship
Rex,
I had to
long time
endure?
no see. No, you are not late at all. You're just in time, actually, buddy. Good to see you. How are you?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Pretty much all your times could not be any better at all. Everyone popped on in at the perfect time.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
I have to say, it's funny. I started streaming earlier today at about probably around 7:30, and I was streaming for about an hour, almost, maybe 45 minutes. I had a buddy come into my stream, tell me I can't stick around, but your mic isn't working, and I'm like, what? So my computer had restarted, and I guess after that my mic wasn't connected properly. So I just started the stream over, and now everyone's popped back in. So it actually worked out quite well for us. So nobody missed anything. Everyone's in for the boss fight. So it's we're popping on in.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Oh, we're on a roulette table.
Whoa.
Double zeros, please.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Now,
Oh,
Skull,
you will.
relax.
There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
Oh, shite.
What was that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
All right, let's do it.
Wow, just right on into it, eh?
Calm down.
Well, let's see here. We're gonna just start off as we do with Rakunda dropping their defense. Akechi wants to bang Makoto. Yeah, who really doesn't want to bang Makoto, right? Increase attack ally. Deathbound. What do you got? Patra. Nope. Garula. Where would you get that idea from? Oh, you guys are great. Masakuja. Increase accuracy evasion for all allies for 3 turns. That sounds great. Nonsense. I know he's right in the chat, right? He would know.
Let's do this fair and square.
Oh, roulette time, eh? We're gonna bet on HP.
What the? Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
Okay.
Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
Acts of violence.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
Interesting.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
It's time.
So I'm gonna take a stab here and say that if I attack her, I'm going to get hit with an HP penalty. I'm trying to think here. Alright, everyone has that. Let's see what else we got here. What's Sakuja? Increase accuracy. Rupala, Masukunda. Yeah, that might be good to use. Just see what happens.
Ah.
Alright, so we've broken the rules. We have to find out what we're doing here anyways.
In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Joker!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? This is the penalty?
I'm gonna crack open a cold one, but it has a lid.
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out!
Alright. We're understanding here. Yeah, we'll just guard, because we'll get Morgana to Diaram to us. Hopefully that doesn't cause a penalty. Okay. We'll just guard. I don't really know what else to do from
You will
here.
predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
Okay.
Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
Are you trying to tell me something, Goro?
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies, depending upon the income. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where you place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
Oh my god. How should I bet? Go with my favorite number in that area.
Then let's see the results.
Come on. Low number. Yes! No, you mother Hubbard! Oh, you jerk! Oh no.
We lost.
I should have went for a safer bet, Rex.
Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
Goro.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper. Joker, choose someone to send.
Yeah, we're gonna send someone.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy.
Oh, I need you to heal though there,
I'm going to go?
I can go whenever. That's right.
Let's do this fair and square.
Alright, roulette time.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Alright, so, explosive cheating. Well, we don't want to be doing that, so,
Calm down.
looks like, man, like, I don't even know if I can attack here. I sort of really want to stay off here at the moment. We'll guard. Morgana's going to go next. We'll get her to Meteorama, everybody up there. Top off everyone. Guard. See what she's going to do here.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet.
Place your bets, no more bets, no more bets.
Well, how will you bet?
Alright, so we'll just go for a less risky, a safer, low return. Red or black, kids? Red or black? It was, I assume regardless of what I put it on, it isn't going to matter. But let's put it on black.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
I doubt it. A face reveal? What do you mean a face reveal?
What? Joker!
Okay, here we go.
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
What kind of face reveal? Reseal? I have no idea what that means. I assume you mean reveal. You get to see my face. You already seen it.
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, there we go. Shit's happening. It's a pretty cool looking persona.
What the?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world!
Bum, 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 bum.
If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
So this is her true nature?
Guys, she's a little terrifying, I'll tell you that much.
Finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Alright, there we go.
Die on my blade!
Ow.
She's
Alright,
way more
so
powerful
now we're
than
gonna be
Joker.
throwing in that
Underestimate
stuff.
her.
So, throwing Rotunda.
There.
Drop that defense. What's this do? Increasing attack. Let's throw that on. Let's just see how it works. There's a couple peeps who could use some HP.
Thank you. Sorry.
HP sauce on their steak.
Persona.
Increase our accuracy and evasion. Always good. Gatling gun. Man. Alright. We're gonna throw that back on us again because they got rid of it like jackasses. Back up, eh, Mona?
Much thanks. Thanks! Let's go.
What do we got here?
I lend it!
Megadola? No, please stop doing that. There we go. That's the type of stuff we like seeing. A little bit of moral support as well is always nice from Futaba. Yeah! Alright, so the defense is down. So now what we need to do is maybe start dropping out a couple other things. Defense. Our accuracy is up. Decrease that. Yeah, we're going to bring out the baboon now on you. How about that? Behave yourself. A little bit of a... I want to use up a lot of my HP currently. That did something pretty good for us there. Heal you up there.
I appreciate it. Persona!
Heat wave, eh? Deadly Fury.
Prepare yourself.
Not bad, not bad. Listen to what she said a little while ago when you're watching Persona 4, and it was at 3 AM birthday party on my lower reign of isolation. It was at the beginning of Anna and the next couple minutes.
Persona!
Right.
It's time.
Let's see what if we're missing anything else there.
Hellbiker! There!
Am I okay? I'm okay. Is Goro okay? Those are the things we worry about.
I am thou.
Alright, we're gonna have to throw that on again. Rotunda.
Hurry, everyone! Okay? Focus on healing up!
Alright,
White Rider!
let's see, what kind of, Sacramento wine, odd morsel, the blank, God, look how much coffee I have, Jesus Christ. A Gyoza hot dog, Ryuji mates restored 100 SP, that's pretty good. Mental floss, pan. I thought I had some of those better, HP, things. So there's a Soma. Really don't want to waste that at that point. Fully restores HP to all allies. We don't really want to waste that. I guess we'll just use Morgana's HP points. Are the drugs affecting you? What drugs? Little Deathbound. Nope. Self-dive always works for us.
Everyone's health is really low.
You need to bounce back there, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Hoping, given sort of an opportunity here.
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goal.
Oh, sigh.
We're not doing it for us. We just want to help people in trouble.
I will win.
Roulette time. Great. Oh, we're gonna bet SP now. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna bet on that.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Alright. Cautious of the penalty. Alright, so it's still rolling. I don't want to do anything, you know, bad for us at this point in time.
Calm down.
Diorama, Mediarama.
Kushinada! There.
Sorry.
Much thanks. Sorry.
That's our attack, increase attack. No, we don't want that.
I am thou.
Alright, how should we bet? Alright, and we're gonna try that one again. Low numbers, please. Low numbers. I will take it. Oh, wow. Oh, I see how that worked as well. Okay. You stole a lot of crap from her. What does she got? Defense is down. We can probably get her. Increase her accuracy and evasion.
Alright.
Drop that down. Just start really just hammering on her. Get that assault dive in there. There we go. What do you got there, sweetheart? Miracle Punch. That probably isn't gonna do anything much for us.
This is my other self.
Man. Severe physical damage or a heat wave.
I lend it.
Nice. 100 slaps. Alright. Affected with dizziness. Let's see here. Dekunda. Swift Strike. That's always good. Bloodbath. Counter Strike.
Valkyrie, go down.
Mona's dizzy.
What do we got here? Alright, Mona, you bounce back. Good for you, champ. Could you imagine that didn't work because she was dizzy? I'd lose my fucking shit. There, slap out of it. Good job. Yeah, let's use a little bit of Bufalo there. Back to the 100 slaps. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna drop down that defense again like a champ. This is just how we're gonna run it here, folks. Yeah, I knew that was gonna miss. That's alright. Patra.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Almost halfway there. Oh, you whore.
Come. All right.
Oh, we're just gonna do that right back to you again there, sweetheart. Life sucks. I guess everyone could sort of use a little more HP.
I appreciate it.
Alright, close enough.
This is my other self.
Sounds about time for roulette. Perfect. Use that at the right time. Light gun fun, damage all foes, evil touch. Dealing physical damage to all foes. Rakunda, Masakuja, Omega. Let's see. If anyone's got any ideas of maybe some things we should be throwing out there, please say so.
You're mine.
I mean, I generally know that there isn't weaknesses or anything like that.
Persona.
Oh, you goddamn dirty whore. What are you throwing me there, Futaba? Yeah. Thank you for just coming up big on that one. Appreciate it. We could probably drop her attack if I know what to do with that. If I can remember what it was. No. You a Mercy main, Akechi? No, he's a Hanzo main, isn't he? I guess I don't. The assault dive. Mr. Unicorn time.
Unicorn! Go down!
Oh man.
Eat this!
Alright, yeah, we can top up everyone a little bit. Just saying I thought.
Thank you.
Like I thought you can only do one thing.
This is my other self. I lend it.
I will win!
You will not win.
Justice can only be on the side of the victor. Take this!
Oh, we're gonna have to drop that down for you. What is the one for, what does she have?
That's not right.
Your attack and agility went up. Alright, I want to drop that on you. Is that it? Nope. I wish I would remember the names by now. I really just can't. Allies. Dikaja, thank you. I might not even have it on my guy. I'm sure somebody has it. Interesting.
There. Persona!
Terrakuja.
Get wrecked!
I will win!
Man, does nobody have Dikaja? Hoping Yusuke maybe? Please have Dikaja. Nope. God damn it. Hey, I can't do anything if I don't have it. I mean, I'm gonna have to find someone who does have it. I'm sure somebody down the line has it for us. Alright.
Die on my blade!
Oh, that's all you're gonna do? Alright. We are going to change up attacks. Yeah, one of the chicks definitely has it. Let's get rid of... we could get rid of Morgana. Ryuji's also... let's see. Persona stats. There she goes. Good old Anne. She's got it.
Back it off!
Oh, quiet D1.
Mona's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Sad, sad, sad.
Go!
There you go. It's all done and taken care of, you bums.
This is my other self.
Alright, here we go.
I will win!
Roulette time! Always love a good roulette. When you're betting on SP. That's almost something I'm almost willing to take the hit over. Because I could just switch out the party member or even use something out of it.
time. Persona.
What is the one for attack? Sakuja, Masakuja, Kanda, Merakunda. Man, all these things I just wish I could really remember that. Yeah, we'll just guard it up for now. What do you got? Decrease attack for all foes. Matarakuja. Thank you. You're on top of your game, Rex. You're on top of your game, buddy.
Let's go.
Let's go with a safe bet. We'll go with red. Hey! Alright. Change the tactics, party members. Maybe we should change out Yusuke for Matarakuja. Maybe nobody has that one. But we can still maybe go with Makoto, perhaps. It's not gonna hurt to have a couple of healers out there. Just the ability to do a bunch of shit. We could probably drop their defense down as well. Go afraid I. Haha, jackass. Oh, but it was still Teraku. Okay, right. Yeah, we got the. You had the T in there, and I realized it afterwards. It's all good though. Thank you, Rex.
White Rider!
Persona! Persona! Not finished yet. Persona! Take that!
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
She looks like something from Silent Hill. Attack up, defense down.
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing!
I'm not done. Persona.
Oh man.
Let's see. Valkyrie! Ravage them!
Let's do this! Go! Persona!
Doing some damage here, peeps.
Persona!
Increases defense for all allies. That could be something.
Okay.
Just in case she's gonna do something really stupid here.
Winning is all that matters.
Like that.
Focus on healing up!
Let's see here. Where is our Mediarama on our guy? We got it? Yes, of course we do.
Sorry.
Yeah, that pyramid thing with huge sword or something. Yeah.
Take this!
heal up again. There we go, we're topped up. Mafrela. No, we don't have anything against us.
Prepare yourself.
So close.
Die on my blade.
Ow.
Persona!
Actually, okay, next is in. Hysterical slap.
Something else.
Something maybe uses a.
Hellbiker! You're mine.
Joker, Persona! Watch out! Go!
Ah, I shouldn't have wasted her attack. Damn it. That's alright.
Persona!
Done like dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Everyone levels up. Look at that. A bunch of happy faces.
I leveled up.
It's me like a glove.
Alright, you learn Gyaradyne. Yeah, that'll be alright. Cyodyne. Alright, what is that? Heavy side damage to one foe. Get rid of that. That's it? That's it? Alright.
So I've lost.
You've lost indeed.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
Stupid Akechi.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Yeah, you two have a moment.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please, you have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor.
Yeah, you remember when you wanted to sleep with all those judges? That's how you worked your way up?
Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
When you used to know.
She's just like my father.
But you didn't have to turn me out.
What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Ooh, my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. How about that? Just out of nowhere. Rank 7. God, we're this close to sex with Akechi.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
I know, right? So shocking. Just need to change up that. I feel like I'm off just a little bit there. There we go. Nope. Get it. What are we doing here? Nope. That's what happens when the cat touches things. Nope. Nope. There we go. Whew.
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together.
That's it? You're done?
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Yeah, no, leave me alone.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go.
Want a sex?
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they...
Uh-oh, and here's where I'm gonna guess is where it started from the beginning of the game. That's my guess. That's my guess.
They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good at all.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
We'll
There are
find
more
out.
coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
We have to go now.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Go. Go now. Go everyone. I'll take care of it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
I will not take no for an answer unless Ryuji wants to go and take it. Go to the chopper.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
Hey man, I still have a DVD to watch.
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
I still have sex to be had here.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Smell you later. And here we are. Anime time! So help me God if it has me replay this part again. Because this time I don't have our scene.
There's someone here.
Uh-oh. The men in black are here. Well, Anne is rank 9, so I think we're pretty close to sex.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Great, I'm in the Matrix. Go ahead, Neo. What if I told you? No sex. There's tons of the game left. It's not like the game's over.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
Ryuji is Max, you jackass.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
I know Kung Fu. Alright.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
Aww. Couldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Just run, get out of there!
I'm working on it, Futaba.
Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there!
Maybe this is where our scene comes back to you.
Take him down, Joker!
Maybe. Just break his axe. Look at me, triple extentation veto. Here he is. Made an appearance back.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, ye meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Oh, this.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Persona.
Oh, I don't get our send back yet. I was hoping.
White Rider.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping maybe I would get. Aha, jackass.
Don't rush it.
This isn't gonna work out well for you here, sir.
Persona. Go down.
Not at all.
Persona. There.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you're fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Well, I look forward to meeting you again, bud. Shasha!
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Pocket Sand by Arsene. That sounds like a Calvin Klein ad there.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
You move like them. How did you do that? Just flying music.
I'm okay.
Alright, I guess we could maybe be on the lookout for some items. Yep, nothing. Beautiful music, I love it. Oh, sir, pardon me. Just gonna go this way. Getting a little bit of deja vu here. What do you mean? Oh, I just saw a black cat and then I saw another black cat. Oh.
Huh? What? All right.
All right. Shisha. Anime time.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Idiots, I'm right behind you. Great.
The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
With a smirk on his face, of course we can make it. Shisha.
See ya.
Is that like the only time he talks where you actually see his voice?
What a show off.
As I do like 8 flips in the
You
air.
know that?
See ya. Lights,
Enemy's
camera,
here.
action.
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him!
Let's go! Go, go, go!
And rifle butt to the face. And we're time to go crowd surfing.
Still struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid.
You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
So who sold us out?
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
It was in a lot of anime cutscenes? Okay. Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Absolutely. 100 hours deep, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the police station. Who would have thought it would have taken us 100 hours just to get to that point again? But we're there. Level 53.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
Ow, I needed a shower.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Well, what, do you want me to go nap time, or do you want me to be awake? You gotta make your decisions here, people.
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Did you hear my question? Answer!
Ow.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works.
Boy, you got quite the sheet on me.
To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place.
Oh, thanks. You're letting me go. How'd I see you?
Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
$90 hours, 18
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Ask him if I can sign it on his back. Ryuji! 3%. Wow. How am I supposed to return the DVD now? It's supposed to be due on Wednesday. Do you think I'm out of jail by now?
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
I don't know, maybe she's prosecuting my case, you fucking dumb retard.
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
Yeah, you're afraid I might turn into my persona.
I understand.
Fuck you all up. At the end of that. Oh, this guy.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Hey, maybe you don't treat me like a piece of crap next time, eh, Caroline?
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Finally! 100 hours of gameplay it took us for actually to start playing the game.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching.
You mean the Reaper?
If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Sunday fun day. Do you think I'll be able to get my juice?
I see.
Hey, trophy urns.
So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Oh, I'm not Batman.
I still can't
Relax.
believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes.
I'm Batman.
There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
How about lightening it to 0? Nobody thinks about my virgin ass. I can't go to jail. A deal, eh?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
My only thought is that Akechi is the one that screwed us. He purposely waited and told us to wait until one last day before this would happen. There's no other thought process in my head that yells that it was Akechi that fucked me. Goddamn pancake boy.
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence.
Now that's just me thinking. That's just me thinking. Don't say it if I'm wrong or right or anything. That's just me, the thought process going.
You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto.
Ryuji Sakamoto? That's my lover.
One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki.
Okay, maybe she's my lover.
Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa.
Nope, never heard of him.
The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura.
Nope.
The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Ah. Know her?
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
I tell you everything. There were no such people.
I see.
I want my lawyer, is what I want, Sai.
So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
I only saw him on TV, man. Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well.
Oh, this is going very well for her.
So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice.
I'm pretty sure I'm not Batman, Sai.
Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor?
They did not sacrifice me. I was the one that sacrificed myself so that they could escape. But clearly, you're not looking at it that way.
Why won't you talk about them?
It's a dirty tactic.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
You're either back or you gotta go. Which is it? Love how that changes from minute to minute. You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Actually, it's a persona of mine, actually. Pretty cool looking, too. Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm.
Alright, gotta go.
Are
See
you
you later,
implying
Akechi.
that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
Aha! See, I knew it! I knew it, Sai. None of this shit makes sense.
But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
You still doubt me? What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Yes, so we realized that he could understand.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out.
Oh, where's the good cop, bad cop routine?
Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh?
He sold me out because my sex was trash.
What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now.
We cancel you out because sex game was trash. Yeah.
Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct?
Yeah.
If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
What am I missing here?
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done.
Giving him the phone?
We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
Who am I supposed to give the phone to?
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey!
Alright, so to him.
What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
I don't even know who I'm referring to. You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you.
Place your bets, no more bets, no more bets.
I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou.
Oh, wow.
Thou art I.
Pretty late one on that.
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Infinite power. Rank 10. True justice.
All right. All right.
Satan.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
This is either gonna go one of two ways. He's either gonna... He's either the one that fucked us over, or he's gonna help us out when he starts to interrogate us. She's
was
getting
a joke,
wet.
of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I mean, I still think I'm right along in my thought process of that. He purposely waited to tell us, wait until the end to send the calling card. And then it fucked us in the end. It was too much time that wasn't able to get it happen.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
There we go. Show it to him.
My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Show him the phone.
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yeah, did you see that nap adverse go? Come on now.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Wow, look how devilish he's become.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Wow. Wow.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan.
Jesus
and now
Christ.
It will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akechi has unveiled his true identity. Oh, our bond has grown. How lovely.
All right. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Persona. Are you kidding me? Peace, girl. Yeah, I got wrecked apparently. I'm pretty sure they can tell if I shot myself with a silencer or not. Fairly certain. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it does something to the bullet. Who cares? I'm dead.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
Hey, Velo! Wow, you just popped on in at the right time, though, didn't you? Welcome to the stream.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
You can't kill Morgana.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now.
I find it odd that how deep they go and yet his cell phone works miraculously. No cell phone problems at all.
Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, he can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
And dead.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
It might be a little late for some things.
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
I'm pretty sure I'm quite dead. And that's what I'm thinking, Velo.
You want me to save him?
Guess we'll find out now, won't we?
Huh? What is it?
Unless I'm weird like in Persona 3 where I was able to shoot myself in the head and I go around a Persona.
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
Did time somehow go back?
But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
You ain't come to a mess in that room.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. Defeated the one behind all this is just a minor.
And considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
$126.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah. You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery.
I think this is going to be bad.
Looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear?
I was just gonna say that, Rex. I was thinking this was the bad ending.
I wonder why you turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
You're shitting me. No. Okay, I'm confused.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed?
No, actually, if you got this scene, you'd get the good ending.
Why did you have to die?
I mean, I was thinking, my thought process was that if I agreed with Sai-san, that something else would come out of it better. I don't know what's going on though, so I mean, we'll play it on. We'll see what we'll get out of it.
It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat?
I mean, until the damn credits roll, I ain't sure of anything.
Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then.
Okay, so that's where they talk about that he recognized his voice.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Right, where we were all talking about pancakes to go away, and he walked by, and he heard it, but it was only Morgana referring to the pancakes, and he talked about it. Right here.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind.
Sketchy a catchy.
I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Yeah, it's making me think that it's the point in time where I was speaking with Sai, and that she said, "You won't let me help you because I fought it so much." She got the chance to do so.
That's perfect.
What kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Share with the class. Futaba's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
So they've already set into the courthouse?
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Huh.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet.
Not over. No credit rolling.
There are still things that must be done.
Except I'm dead. Oh, so that's what really happened to me at that moment. So I wasn't shot? What the f... What the hell? Yes, please. Drop us down to 1%. Why not? Do I still get to watch my DVD? Oh, Atlas. Moobot strikes again, eh, Velo? See, here's where I'm confused, though. I have played the other Persona games, 3 and 4, and it doesn't fit in well with Atlas currently that if you were gonna get the bad ending in those games, it did it. Like, it didn't give you a chance to bounce. Like, I wouldn't say it gave me a chance to back out. I mean, I've clearly just been hitting X pretty much, but this is very weird. Like, it's clearly... It's clearly bouncing back, but I don't understand why it's doing that. If I was to get a bad ending, why wouldn't it just do it? I don't understand. Alright, so Fudaba's monitoring of Akeshi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill moi. If we go into Sister's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think, okay, I guess this is starting to make sense as to why it would show that, though. Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. To think he would be this far gone, I know this what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really is just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okamura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Yeah, exactly, Velo. Exactly. Well, no. It's not that it was fake. Maybe? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if it's bouncing the game back to us. So like, oh, like you had to see that part to see how it played out. But the game had to explain it. and then it's coming back like, okay, now you know his true motives, because you couldn't, you know, you could have an inkling, but it was never given the opportunity to really show what we're showing now, right? So Akechi's merely a tool. His orders came from elsewhere. The Grandmaster behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, and once we do that, Mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not he will learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it. So we don't get a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion. But if we go into the palace as told, I will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Use the palace to our advantage. There's a way to get past Akechi and get the Mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. You gotta be kidding me! If he wants to kill me, then why not let him? That is inside the palace. Oh! So was that inside the palace when that was happening? We could have him kill the cognitive Jordan, and then while believing he killed the real one. Oh! Bam! That's it! That makes sense. Although I thought it was like the Matrix, and if you died in the metaverse, you died in real life. I guess not. Although I guess like when anyone dies, except out of your own character, they just sort of back off, and you get them back. So, all right. Something gained there. Something gained.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Does he know we're the Phantom Thieves now?
You're her sister, correct?
I'm so confused. What? So...
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Where is my character?
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How you doing, Crafty Caleb? Welcome to the stream on Mixer. How you doing?
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
I certainly am.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
That's the beauty of it.
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
Dumped him off. Just threw me into a dumpster. Here, watch him. He's supposed to be dead.
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Maybe?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
That was pretty fucking crafty. That even had me. That even had me thinking, even a few of you in the chat, thinking that I had the bad ending. I mean, I thought, I was like, oh, I guess that's how it happens, right? I was like, my guy is dead, and then they explain it, and I'm like, oh, I'm dead in the pallet. Fuck. Spoilers.
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Yes. There we go.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, this is getting too real for Sejiro right now.
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
Yeah, you know that jackass who comes in and we kick him out every time for coffee?
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yeah, he was too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back.
See, the only thing that I would say in-game is when it bounced back to that where it sort of tells you that, like, we're all under the assumption that there's something off about him, especially when he hears us mention pancakes. But you're never given the opportunity at any time during that game, up until literally that point about half an hour ago, to change that. So obviously, like, this is all a work. This is... It looks like we're back. If I could tell when to refresh, should work if it didn't pop back in. Apologize for that brief moment. I believe we're all back up and running here. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He shot me in the face.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean our cat?
Yeah, our cat talks, man.
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Well, to people who can go into the other universe.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yes.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality.
So, do you guys want to come into the metaverse and understand a cat?
It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pick up on that at that point in time. Everyone was yelling at me afterwards about it, but I didn't pick up on it thinking like everyone was...
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake.
Everyone in chat was going on like, did you hear that? Did you hear what Akechi heard? And I'm like, did I miss something? And then it, you know, then obviously clues in like, oh, only people who are in the metaverse can hear him.
That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Hey, that's something for Ryuji to say.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Oh, Mona, you didn't overlook Akechi's mistake. Good job. Yeah, exactly. And I apologize, Vito, for my internet sort of crashed. Good to see you're back, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
Yeah, apologies.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
I can't guarantee you didn't miss a thing. I made sure that the connection was rebound up, and
we baited Akechi
nobody
into
missed
Sis's
anything.
palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
I guess some pretty sick shit. So they all set that up.
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
Exactly.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart.
Heal or steal?
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
Laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse.
What a crude drawing.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Ah, it all makes sense.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow.
Look at Morgana's eyes, just blaring it out like she's high as a kite. Or he.
However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag this conversation on too long. I should talk to her later. Yeah, exactly.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse.
Yep.
Albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Shut up, Sujiro.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. Drugs.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
Yep.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made a catchy kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
Well, essentially there really wouldn't be a body, correct?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Shocking, isn't it, Sejiro?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray.
General disarray?
As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
I know, right, Vito? I know.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
No shit.
I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
That was the only part about me that when Ryuji was, when it showed Ryuji in the anime part,
but
and he said that,
what we were up against,
that's what made me think it was, something was up.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Hey!
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
Now who wants to have sex?
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
That enemy was really depressed.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is poop.
Yeah, it was. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. It was pretty down in the dumps. If you didn't really have a connection as to what was going on, absolutely.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Why don't you go suck his dick, Yusuke? Jesus Christ. Alright. Summary story has been updated.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was a jackass that you run into when you were drunk and you had you know, you were trying to get a little bit of happy with that girl on the street at night.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly,
You've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
Boy, they use that disarray word a lot.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Election, Nope. We're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as
Hey,
the
Ninja
deadline
Life.
for candidacy announcement
I'll learn a
nears.
secret about Akechi. Alright, I'll look forward to that.
Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
You heard him, Masayoshi Yoshi.
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
There's the Ryuji we need. For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Yes.
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Yes.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Which is probably why there's some guy that comes in every once in a while to have a little chit-chat with you, Sojiro.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
Well, you have Donald Trump.
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Oh, you don't even want to know.
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Strip club. The Diet Building, they keep going on about that.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi? As far as he knows, I'm dead.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
Correct, side.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Oh, I can show up.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
Oh, I like the sounds of that.
He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Very smart there, Sujiro.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Whew.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers.
Special powers.
If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Oh.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
This is pretty dry stuff. I do apologize. A lot of tech
When the
stuff.
Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
Okay, yep, you're some type of
Your
god now.
assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
Sex with Akechi!
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
I guess not.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Perfect.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Thank you, Morgana.
Well, how do I put this?
We'll get some rest.
Well then.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the morning stream. We will continue on with Persona 5 tomorrow. Roughly another time in the morning, won't be as early. Maybe looking at a 10 a.m. start, Eastern time. And I hope to see you guys join me in as we really continue on and get into the mess of it. I do apologize, got a little dry there at the end there with a lot of the story stuff. But if you haven't already, hit that follow button, the subscribe button, whichever platform you watch me on. I am on using Restream, so we're on the Twitch, the YouTube, as well as on Mixer. So I hope to see you guys all in tomorrow for more Persona 5, and we're continuing with the grind. So thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. We will see you then. All the best. Cheers, and thanks for watching.